Good evening, grown folks. This is Donna Smith with your weekend version of the Donna Smith Show, Grown Folk Talk. How are you? Happy 4th of July to everyone. I know you had a wonderful time and had some barbecue and partying and family and good friends. Good for you. So on this Saturday, we're going to get down talking about some grown folk topics. You know how your girl does. And the first question that I'd like to bring to you grown folks is, it's an adult question, so get ready for it. It's regarding sex, and it's regarding you getting with someone. And I'm speaking in terms of a female getting with a male, and the female has determined that the person that she is sleeping with is overly large. I mean, he is so large that it put her in a very uncomfortable state for at least a week. I mean, she had trouble walking. She had trouble doing, her basic day-to-day activities. She was in pain. And during the sexual exchange, she literally cried because she was not used to such a large man. And however, she did tell him to take it slow, to take it easy, and he kept on pressing and pushing the issue. Now, this particular woman indicated that after she kind of got used to things, it became wonderful. But the first initial go around was horrible. How do women, from a grown folks stand of view, how do women deal with a man that is extremely large? I mean, I would say anywhere from 9 to 12 inches long and thick. How does, a woman deal with that? And a man, from a man's point of view, when you are dealing with a grown folk woman in that way and you know that it's too large and it's just really taking her over the top, how should you deal with that? Should you stop? Should you take a little bit more caution and maybe go a little slower, a little bit more paced? Or should you just go on and do your thing and break her in and, talk about it later? And are you being selfish as a man for not, you know, paying attention and really working with the woman? Because, some men think, the cries and the loud screams and moans and tearing down the curtains and scratching the wall is pleasure. And a lot of times it's the woman reaching out for, like, wow, this is really killing me. Can we do it differently? Can we? So how do you, as a grown woman and a grown man, deal with a situation where either you being a man are too large for most women, or you being a woman who just cannot deal with it? However, you love everything else about that man, and you love once things get going and you get used to it, but you are out of commission for an entire week. How do you, as a grown folk, deal with such a thing? Think about it and let me know.